We will to parachute all the guns of the force. Get ready. Airborne from skies up the head in the door. Coming, make the jumps and take your boats today. Let's go put on your boots, your jumping boots, your parachute, get all those gliders. And today on Have a Knife Day, we're going to be talking about my first knife of 2025. And not only is this the first knife of 2025, this also happens to be my first handmade pocket knife. And that comes from Robert Young Knives. So I found this, if I am not mistaken, on Instagram. And I had my eye on it for probably a good couple of weeks. And when I decided to pull the trigger, when I got it, took it right out, put it in my pocket. I don't really believe in safe queens. I have some knives that I wear for formal, going out and being fancy, but everything goes in my pocket. How about you? You pay good money for a knife? Do you carry it, or do you keep it in a safe as an investment? I put them in my pocket. And I've really enjoyed this. Man, it's pretty. We'll put this right here. An interesting thing about Robert Young is apparently went to the same high school. But I do believe he's around about 10 years my senior. So I did not get to meet him. But it is truly a pleasure to own a handmade pocket knife now, and I can't wait to get my next one. I wonder if you're just like me, that once you get a little taste of that, it just whets your appetite to get another one. So he gave me a handwritten spec sheet, so please bear with me. This is the small city folder. Date of manufacturer is 12/20/24. Serial number is 581. 3-inch RWL 34 RC 62 cryo-treated 416 SS bolster lock. First one as a bolster lock. First one of this size. Also, integral liners frame. Titanium screws, steel bearings, caged. G10 red liners, G10 black scales. SS pocket clip, HT titanium backspacers. And I asked for a little backstory, so please bear with me. I started making knives in 1976, and in 76 to 77, with the personal help from Bob Loveless, my skills improved extremely fast. Missed all of the bad learning curves, LOL. After making knives into the 90s, life happened, and I made very few knives between 93 and 2000. With a few 100 made between 2000 and 2010, sorry about that, and many requests to make more, I started back full time and now back to a 6-month waiting list. My social media for now is Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. YouTube under Robert Young Knives. Later this year, I will start an online site under robertyoungknives.com. And there you go. I do believe he will be going to, there is a custom knife show in a little interesting city in Southern California called Solvang. They have a really nice custom knife show. I went to the first one after the pandemic. I missed last year's, and I'm going to miss this year's because I'm going to be going to Washington, Arkansas for the James Black Bowie Heritage Festival. And it's really also very neat since he does currently reside in Arkansas himself, and he knows some of the makers that I know. And that's really cool that we have all these things tying us together in the knife community. And let me show you his business card. So it's Robert Young Knives on Instagram. And you heard the other stuff earlier. So please do go check him out. I am very, very big on American made. Go figure. Served in the military for a little under 8 years. Went to war for the country. So there will always be a soft spot in my heart for American made. I like to keep my neighbors employed. And investing in American knife makers is investing in, well, the future of our country and the heritage of knife making. So there you go. So, what was your first knife of 2025? Here's mine. I have some other stuff in the works. I'm just waiting for the postman to deliver them, of course. Now, how about you? What was your first knife of 2025? What did you pull the trigger on? What do you have in your sight picture and are going to add to your collection next? And what show are you going to go to first? Now, next week is SHOT Show, and I used to be affiliated with a military surplus store. I have gone to it at least twice in the past, over a decade ago. And I'm going to be seeing if I can get on board to go over there next year. Now, SHOT Show, if you have never heard of it or have never been to it, my goodness, literally the first big show of the year, and what they have on display boggles the mind. And if you love firearms and military kit and knives, etc., knife companies will be at SHOT Show. So if you have a way to get into it, go. You think Blade Show, Atlanta's big. This is enormous also. Well, thank you so much for spending some time here with me today. Really, greatly appreciate it. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ask questions. Let's talk about knives. It's a great new year for new knives. And with that, as always, have a knife day. We will still all the guns of the forces. Get ready. Airborne from skies of blue. Heading the goal. We're coming. Make your jumps and take your bows today. Let's go put on your boots. You're jumping.